This is your second stimulus check update and your stimulus package update for Monday, August 24th. Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats in the House of Representatives just passed their post office bill this last Saturday, but they didn't include anything else. Mark Meadows is trying to meet with Nancy Pelosi in order to negotiate and come to a final agreement on the next stimulus package. We'll touch on how Donald Trump's executive orders are affecting unemployment and other things. The Republican National Convention is starting today. And also, we are going to talk about what Donald Trump thinks about an executive order to give $1,200 stimulus checks to everyone. I don't get paid anything for making this video, so if you don't mind just clicking the like button, I appreciate it so much, and it helps YouTube really push the video to a larger audience so that more of you guys can hear about it. Nancy Pelosi and the House of Representatives just passed a post office bill this last Saturday. Now, that bill included funding for the post office, and that was it. They tried to pass, included in that bill, some unemployment extension and help, but that was totally denied and it wasn't passed in the House of Representatives. Mark Meadows went to Nancy Pelosi's office Saturday morning and asked to speak with her, and they said that she was in a meeting, which she very well could have been, but he also tried to call her yesterday and he's tried to call her today and still hasn't been able to get a hold of her at all. He's wanting to sit down with her and negotiate with her on this next stimulus package, and really, he being the representative from the White House in these negotiations, he's wanting to come to an agreement and really talk to her about how they can agree on something and get it done and get it finalized so that more stimulus checks can come to people like you. He said in an interview that President Trump and the Republicans are totally willing to pass a bill that has these things: money and funding for schools, money and funding for the PPP program to help small businesses, money and funding to help unemployment and extend that even longer, possibly with more money than it currently is given from the executive orders. Eviction bans to help people from being evicted from their homes and apartments. He's also willing to put in the $1,200 stimulus checks, obviously, that everybody has agreed on, and there's no questions. And also, they're willing to include funding for the post office, like the bill that the Democrats just passed in the House of Representatives. President Trump's executive orders haven't been doing fantastic, except for the unemployment. The unemployment is actually doing fairly well. 26 states now have been approved, and that means that they're in the process of setting up the unemployment program to pay out these unemployment benefits. Arizona has already started paying these out. As well, they have retroactively paid the unemployment dating back to the beginning of August. There are actually only a handful of states who haven't applied for these unemployment benefits. California applied and was approved. New York actually is going to apply. And so many states have applied, and I suppose that most states are going to apply and take advantage of these unemployment benefits for those who don't have jobs right now. With the Republican National Convention starting today, it's unlikely that negotiations are going to happen during the convention. Just like when the Democratic National Convention happened, nothing really progressed, although I believe that the White House is still going to push hard with the Democrats working towards another bill that they can pass and get approved. Donald Trump was asked about him doing an executive order for $1,200 stimulus checks, and he said that it would be extremely difficult / impossible to pass or do an executive order where he is able to give $1,200 stimulus checks to basically everybody that has gotten them before. That's not a power that he has. He really was pushing the envelope with the 4 executive orders that he passed before, but Congress allowed it and let it pass. But the $1,200 stimulus checks, that's not something that he's able to do. That's your stimulus update for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, you can subscribe right here. Thank you guys for your support, encouragement, your love. Thanks for liking the video. It really helps YouTube push it to a larger audience. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.